a longer practice today. Stu told us it was about the details. What do you get out of, preparing for a big moment like this with a bigger, more elongated practice time?
Yeah, just trying to understand who we're going up against the best we can, understand how we're going to do things, and be as prepared as we can so we can execute.
What's the tone being set by your teammates, coming together?
Just focus, just, doing what we've been doing all year as far as, the type of energy and intention we're going to bring to the game. We know it's going to be a dogfight, so just getting ready for that.
You've had really good success against them this year. Are you already anticipating what else they're going to do to give you new looks?
Yeah, definitely brainstorming. Have an idea of how they're going to game plan and switch things up. But once we get to the moment, we'll see and we'll adjust from there. But just trying to make sure we're as ready as possible for anything that might come.
KJ, we just talked all season about your leadership and how you know how to lead without leaving anyone behind. Can you pinpoint? And essentially you've been in leadership in here. But can you pinpoint one game this season you felt completely in control of leadership?
I try to play, I try to be myself every day, and I try to play as hard as I can and play to win. And I think my teammates respect that, and, I think that's something that everybody wants to follow is somebody that wants to play to win every time. So I don't think it's always about words, but more so just my approach to the game and how focused I am, things like that. And so I think there was some games early on. I can't really pinpoint a game. It's been 82 of them, so it's been a long season. And I've been trying to do it for years now, but there was definitely, a learning process earlier in my career, and now I think I'm starting to come into form for it.
Okay, just what was the feeling coming in? Monday traditionally for this team has been locker clean out, probably looking to, what your offseason is going to be. What was it like waking up Monday and knowing, you have like a reset period, but I guess did that excitement set in more and become a little bit more real with the application in it?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting watching the playing games. Yesterday, knowing we still have games to come. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to playoff basketball. It's something I've always dreamt of. So just trying to stay rested and ready to go.
I know if you're growing up in that,
a lot of practices here where there hasn't been much to play for this team, much to look forward to, I guess. Just how different did a practice like today's feel for you?
Felt great. Like I said, it's exciting. To lock in on the single opponent and, get ready to win 4 games. It's exciting. I think we're all hungry and locked in on what's to come.
I know growing up in that Dallas area, I know you probably watched a lot of NBA basketball. Was there a particular series that kind of like stood out to you growing up in that area?
Yeah, watching Dirk against like Kobe, watching obviously the Thunder matchup, watching the biggest one is that Heat won championship. There's a few of them, but just watching. Dirk and the Mavs, get to it. I have a lot of memories of that for sure.
Have you visualized what your first playoff game will look like and feel like? Do you have an idea of how different it will feel?
I've played in the Garden. I know what the Garden feels like, and so I'm going in there with an open mind. I'm not shying away from anything. I'm not blocking out any possibilities, but at the same time, I've played there before. I played the game before, and I think I have everything that it takes to do what I like to do on the court. So we'll see when we get there, and I'm ready to go.
What did you do right when he first got here to kind of foment this relationship, where obviously there's a two-way respect and trust with you guys?
Yeah, he did a lot of things right. I think one, being honest and how he saw us playing. And then, just building relationships with each individual on the team. I think that, made everybody want to play hard for him. And, that's something that we've all bonded over. I think is, the type of play style that he pushes us to play toward. And so it's made this a much tighter group for sure, but he started that early on.
You have about a week and 2 games until playoff basketball is back here at Little Caesars. Obviously, you have to focus on the games in front of you, but how much does that coming up motivate you guys?
Yeah, it's super motivating. Haven't seen playoff basketball in Detroit, so it's since I've been here, obviously, but in a long time. So it's exciting. I'm ready to see how LCA rocks out, and I think it'll be fun. It'll be great to get some wins here.
One more, guys. You guys always get described as gritty. You mentioned the other day that you're in this city for long enough, and it just kind of rubs off on you.
Yeah.
Why do you think the city has that effect on the teams and athletes here?
Because it seems like everybody here is gritty. To an extent, that's something that's preached throughout the city, not just in sports, but you hear it everywhere, and I think that's something that every coach that coaches here tries to instill in the team, and players that play here and understand the city, they know that they want to earn the respect of the city. They got to play with some grit.
Thanks, Cade.
Appreciate y'all. Yeah.